Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NA PSO Premier League. I'm your host, Aki, and today my team and I will be bringing you the last game of the post-season cup featuring the number 1 seed Los Galacticos and number 2 seed Dropouts. Today I'm here with some teammates of mine, Hippie and MJ Nance. Hippie and MJ, give a little hey for the chat.
Well, I'm not much of a horse, but I will welcome you guys. It's
That's
been a long
crazy.
season. It's been a long postseason. We're getting to finally see two of the best teams in NA go at it. It's going to be a great game. I'm excited. I know Title Broadcasting Network here is really proud to be hosting this one, so I'm ready to hop
Absolutely.
right into it, man.
Yeah, and I'm excited to be here watching some old teammates and some old competitors of mine duke it out right now.
Yes, sir. Should be a very fun match to watch. Um, I don't think there were any upsets in this playoff, so uh, who knows what'll happen? Maybe a magical night for dropouts. Maybe a stamp on a great season from Los Galacticos. We've got a great preseason show for you tonight. A couple fun things. We got some sports betting over unders. We've got some head-to-head stats, and we have some interviews from both teams. So we're actually going to hop right in to the interview with Dropouts. I have got Record here with me in the call. Record, how are we doing today?
We're doing all right, we're just warming up a little bit, getting ready for this one big game that we got left.
Nice. Yeah, this is the game, man. How are you feeling going in?
We're pretty confident. We have our all of our starters, minus Gooder, who has been a little bit MIA recently, but he'll make an appearance a little bit later on.
I got you. Okay. Um, so this is Dropout's first season in the league. How proud are you of this squad for making it this far?
It's one of those teams where I just kind of put it together last second just to play with some friends.
Hmm.
Obviously, we came to compete, and we all knew we were kind of good at the game, but we're always gonna try and win any game that we play together. So it wasn't that much of a surprise, but here we are.
Yeah, here here you are, man. You made it.
Absolutely. Here against one of the best defensive teams in the league in Galacticos. Only one goal given up the entire season. With you leading that offense up there at the striker position, does anything change for you guys, game plan wise, coming into this one?
No, one of the few things you'll notice versus us is we practice a lot versus Galapagos. So they're probably one of the teams we're most comfortable with. It was at one point, three games a night for 3 weeks straight. So we definitely snuck in some wins and some pretty big stomps, but they still gotten us quite a bit, and it's gonna be a good game.
Absolutely. So Julian, uh, obviously has been a problem for a lot of teams facing Galacticos. Is there a game plan for him specifically, or you're just trusting to do what you've been doing so far?
Um, our defense is one of the few defenses where I think can match up with Galapagos 1v1.
Hmm.
So while we are going to try and help as much as possible, I think I can trust these guys to follow a Vinny or a Mouse or whoever that they bring in.
Gotcha. Cool. Hippie, any other questions?
Well, I've only got one question left for you, Record, and this one might be a little bit personal. I saw in the chat earlier today, Sean said a few things about maybe a couple performance enhancing drugs. Do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, actually, I like to give my team the best possible opportunity to win, and if that includes some enhancements, then so be it.
You heard it here
Hmm.
first, ladies and gentlemen.
Alrighty, Record. Thank you for hopping in for this short interview. Best of luck in the game, and send my regards to your team. And we will see you in 20-ish for the match.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Yep, thanks. You too. Alrighty. It looks like Gala is running a tiny bit late, so we're gonna hop into some of the head-to-head stats, and let's take a look at the playoff picture getting here. As I said before, there were no upsets in the playoffs, which is, I mean, crazy to think about, but it's the most cookie cutter possible way it could have happened.
Yeah.
With these number 1 and number 2 seeds come out on top.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, it wasn't even really close. It seemed like the whole tournament long, these two were the favorites coming up. There wasn't really any close call games, and maybe the Gala nuance game was a little bit close, but this was the ultimate destiny, and we'll see who's really going to take that crown tonight.
For sure. The lineups for today. So, taking a look at Galacticos here, they were the number 1 seed overall, undefeated season 3 regular season winners. Said season twice there, nice. But they have not lost a I was going to say professional PSO game, but they have not lost in this league so far. So I'm sure their confidence is riding crazy high right now. 33 goals for, 1 goal against, and 54% possession, which is very, very strong. Julian, their top goal scorer with 13 goals, Crasby with 5 assists, Z10 with 71 passes, Mouse with 32 tackles, and Kano with 10 saves and a very impressive 5 clean sheets. You got Julian and Brandon Z up there at the striker, Mouse and Crasby there at center mid, Z10 at left back. Oh, excuse me. Jadith is taken left back, presumably for a matchup we'll talk about in a bit. Coolman at center back, and Z10 at right back. So Jadith and Z10 are switching there.
Oh, of course they are.
Like I said, we'll get into that matchup in a sec. Hippie, do you want to take dropouts?
Yeah, and here we go. As we look over at this dropouts lineup, it's a pretty typical one that you're used to seeing from them, minus more gooder. But up top, this formation is going to be changed a little bit. But Record and Sean up top. Sean going to be matching up against Jadith, as we were just speaking about. We'll get more into that rivalry in a minute. That's going to be an interesting one. Craig, Steph taking those center mid positions. That defensive line, Yellow, Dingo, Zessie, and then in the back, holding it down, Mr. Clean Sheet himself, Conspiracy, and he's going to have a game on his hands.
Yes, sir. Yeah, a very high-powered Galacticos offense. So I'd love to see Khan take a big step here. Taking a look at some of the head-to-head stats. Gala sort of dominating those offensive stats with an incredible 47% shot conversion. And then Dropouts kind of on paper taking a lead with those defensive stats. But Hippie, we were talking about earlier, you don't see Gala on defense at all. Which is, I mean, like that one goal sort of speaks to
Yeah.
how much they keep possession and keep that pressure on.
Yeah, just a team who needs defense when offense is your whole game plan, and they've really made that their whole strategy. We'll see though. I mean, Dropouts no slouches when it comes to offensive pressure. We'll see if they can make any dent in that defense tonight.
For sure. Taking a look at the head-to-head lineups and some little talking points for each team. Obviously, Jadith and Z10 switching there at right back and left back for Galacticos. Some things for Gala. They have that crazy shot conversion we talked about before. When they get the ball in the box, they are deadly. They are never on defense. They keep tight possession. And a lot of their pressure comes from crosses by Mouse or Crasby or like Z10 or Jadith coming up and crossing it into the box. So expect to see a lot of pressure there.
Yeah, great team when it comes to that ball movement, and some people we're gonna have to look for. Brandon Z up top, as we were talking about that ball movement. Mouse is gonna be looking to pass to him a lot in that cross, and you gotta look for him to finish on those. And then flipping over on the flip side of that same coin, conspiracy, he's gonna be a highlighted player as well for dropouts, as he's gonna be looking to stop those. Again, almost a 50% shot conversion for this Gala team. They finish, and it's gonna be tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the highlighted players on Gala's team. So obviously, we know Julian's gonna do some work, put some pressure on there. I really want to see Brandon Z take a step up in this game, because if you are dealing with Mouse, Craspy, Julian, and Brandon Z, I mean, you're in trouble. And then Jadith there, that was something we were talking about before as well, where we thought he might switch to that left back position. Jadith, you guys can make lobby, thank you. But he's switching over to left back to presumably have the matchup against Sean there. There is a hot rivalry between the two. Jadith is looking to lock him up all game. So that will be a fun matchup to watch.
Yeah, both very vocal guys. It's gonna be fun to watch indeed. Those guys, like you were saying, big rivalry. Even earlier today, looking through chat, Jada's adding Sean at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, saying Gala's winning in 5. It's nothing to him. It's gonna be, awesome to see those two.
Yes, sir. Give me one sec. Just figuring out some stuff for the interview. Oh, it looks like Brandon Z is not playing. Looks like a game time
Interesting.
decision from Gala. I think it's Kulo Seco instead.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, same deal. He's still a highlighted player for me.
Yeah,
I want to see
I was
him
about to
put some
say
pressure on.
I don't really think that drops their talent level on that team at all. I think he'll be very good up there as well. And yeah, game plan still doesn't change. I mean, Mouse is still going to be looking for those cross passes.
Yes, sir. Why can I not find this guy in the server?
Who
We're
are
gonna
you looking
have
for?
Mouse and Kuloseko hopping in here for some interviews. Come on. Hippie, would you mind finding him, send him an invite to the server?
Kula?
Or MJ? Kuloseko.
Yes, I will look.
Alright, then we got Mouse hopping in here now. Yeah, I'm very, very excited for this interview. Mouse always has some, let's say, fun stuff to say.
That'll be interesting
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Don't forget in chat to vote for who you think is going to win with a DFC or a Gala in chat in all caps. I think the voting is tied right now, 3-3. So get those votes in. Vote for your favorite team, vote for who's going to win, whatever you want.
Yeah, let us hear you guys, and not just in the Twitch chat either. Let's get the League Discussion channel popping. Get your thoughts out there.
Yes, sir. Oh, we have a Gala. Gala is on top right now with a nice 69% to 30% with
Nice.
13 total votes in. All right, Mouse is hopping in now. Hey, Mouse, how we doing?
Doing great, Anki. How you doing today?
Doing just peachy, man. Would you mind sending Kulo an invite to this server when you get the
I
chance? Oh,
have
perfect.
invited him.
I have as well.
All
I
right.
have as well.
Okay, I have as well.
He's being flooded.
So, Mouse, Gala, you guys are winners. Tell me about the mentality coming into this game.
Um, I guess going into this game, I think we have a lot to prove. I mean, this group of guys has always been a top team. You know, whether it be Galapagos, you know, Parisians, Galacticos, whatever you want to call them. They've always been like that upper echelon of players in the game, but they've always missed out on that one thing, which is a championship, at least in the finals. I mean, we are the league champions, however valuable that is to you. You know, that's your own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, this is really what we want to win. This is the real prize, but I feel like this is a huge legacy game for a lot of our players, you know, to really cement themselves as like the top players in this game, at least in North America.
Yes, sir. Hey, and we just had Kulo hop in here as well.
What's up?
So you guys 7-0, looking to make like cement that legacy that you were just talking about, Mouse. Uh, I mean, even in the NFL, like there's one team, the 16-0 Dolphins, uh, who have made it. So you could be the first in the NA PSO Premier League to go undefeated and win a postseason cup. Um, Hippie, you got some more questions for them?
Yeah, well, we had a couple questions lined up, but now with the last minute roster change, I think I gotta ask Kulo, how are you feeling stepping into this one? Are you nervous at all? Are you confident? How are you feeling?
I'm chill right now. I'm not really focused on it. I know I'll perform good for the team. This is what I've been trying to do this whole season. I haven't really had much playing time this season. I don't know why, but hopefully I can show how good I am this season or this game, I mean, the
Mm-hmm.
final game of the season. Hopefully I can show up, bring the strength that I can to the team, and hopefully we can secure this W.
Absolutely. Yeah, I always see you grinding in pugs. You're putting in the work. So, fingers crossed it pays off for you today.
Thank
Um,
you. Thank you.
so Dropouts, a very high pressure team with their offense. They like to play those front four really, really high and press on the defense. How do you think your defense is going to adjust to that?
I
I
think
mean,
you can
oh,
go. You
you
can
go
go.
first.
No,
I'll
you go.
go
You go. You
first.
got
Yeah.
this.
So the way I see it is in regular season we allowed one goal the entire season,
Mm-hmm.
and it was on a pinch shot to adrenaline. I would say if there's any team that's going to stop dropouts, it's us. We allowed one goal the entire regular season. That's all I have to say about that. One
Mm-hmm.
goal.
On a pinch shot from adrenaline?
Yes, on a pinch shot where it pretty much just teleported into the net. I mean, I don't know about that, but that's the only goal we allowed in the regular season. So, you know, take that for what you will.
Yeah, so you guys obviously keep possession a lot, like to keep it in the opponent's half, but speak to me about the confidence you guys have in Kano.
Same thing. One goal the entire season.
Yeah, I
That's the
think
level of confidence we have in Kano.
5 clean sheets, which is just absolutely insane.
It's too crazy. It's an amazing
Yeah.
keeper.
Yeah.
That's my boy right there, bro. He's insane. He is really good. He hasn't been playing PSO lately, but if he does decide to come back to PSO, I think he will be the best keeper in NA and probably whole PSO. To be honest, he's really good. He knows how to dive. He knows how to come out. He's just really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great game
and
sense.
I think our second keeper, Quills, is right up there with him. And our third keeper, if he plays, Fred, he already won the Golden Glove. I think honestly, if active, we have the three best keepers in PSO on one team. If they are all active. Fred doesn't play very much anymore.
Gotcha.
Well, with that confidence, and maybe not starting drama here. With that confidence, pre-game predictions, Mouse. How bad are you beating dropouts?
Well, this is a team that we scrim a lot. It's actually been really fun, you know, watching dropouts grow as a team. When we first played them, it was like a mercy rule every time. And then it was like we beat them by two. And then it was going to game three. And then every now and then maybe they beat us, you know, in a game. So, you know, they've evolved a lot as a team since we've last played them in a serious setting. I don't want to make any predictions. I mean, I have a lot of respect for those guys on that team. But I do think we will come out on top. By how much, that's I mean that's what we can control. We can control how much we win by. Obviously the tactics will change. I don't think we're going to try to run it up on them. I mean, I think we'll try to play a smart game. I'll say maybe 3-1 would be an accurate, I guess.
Yeah, we are seeing a lot of 3-1 or 4-2 predictions in the chat. So I think
Yeah,
that
I
is
mean,
the thought going around.
yeah, I mean they have a great defense. We have a great offense and a great defense. It's like the old a movable object versus a unstoppable force. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? They have probably one of the best defenses outside of us, but no one's offense compares. So I think it's going to be a great game.
Great. Well, Mouse and Kulo, thank you so much. Any last words before we kind of hop into some more pregame stuff?
I'm good.
I think it's going to be a good game. I hope it's a close, fun match, and I appreciate you casting. Have a good night.
Sure, anytime.
No
Thank you guys so much for coming.
problem. See you, man.
And best of luck. Send my regards to your team.
Alright,
Yep.
see you.
Best of luck.
Be on.
Alrighty. Hippie. Let's take a look at some of these over-unders. We got a couple more minutes before the game. Did I send you this picture?
You know, you didn't, but I can see it on your stream, so that's
Great.
fine. We'll work with it.
Perfect. All right, so these are courtesy of Sean from Dropouts in collaboration with some Dropouts and Gala players as well. So for all of these, you're going to pick an over or under. So let's say the first one, Vinny tries to score a bike, 1.5. If you think he's going to try to score on a bicycle kick 2 times in the game, you would pick the over for that. So I want to see some of these predictions in the chat as we're going through this. Hippie, do you want to start reading through the Dropouts ones while I get some
Yeah,
logistical stuff taken care of?
let's go ahead and start here with a Sean hitting the crossbar,
A
3.5
classic.
over.
A classic.
Listen, guys, this is absolute lock in Sean. Okay, this is final Sean. This is dialed in PED Sean. Obviously, it's gonna be an over 5 minimum. This guy is a bar merchant.
Absolutely. And MJ, we got MJ in the call as well. I'd love to hear your input on these two. Crex Cat unplugging Wi-Fi. I know
Oh,
you've seen that happen.
yeah. So a lot of the Dropouts members were on title last season, so I say there's a good chance that we might get a double whammy with Sean lagging out and Crash Cat unplugging Wi-Fi for a double over here.
Oof.
I agree with what Hippie's saying about the crossbar. We were called the crossbar merchants last season, and I think that's whenever the dropouts. I think if I had to put my line on anything, it's probably gonna be the Kula begging to sub in because now he's in as
Yeah,
an under.
I guess
I
that
think
is
that
a lock in on the under.
yeah, and some of the betting websites you get like free ones, so I guess that's a free one for anybody that wants it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting match. Also, Yellow bombing over the net. I love how he likes them. He makes those runs for center back, which I appreciate. Sometimes I play defense, and he loves to go for the fantastic and spectacular. So I wouldn't be surprised if either he crossbars downs one of those, or it goes flying to the stands.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Another under that is locked in is Gala minutes late showing up. I had that at 8.5, but they are all in here. Every
Incredible.
single last one of them is in the lobby right
Well,
now.
hold on. Are we counting the minutes late to the interview in that over under?
Oh, that's a good point.
I think we're gonna have to hit up the.
I think
We're gonna have to hit
that
up
might
the
be an
sharks
over.
on this one. Yeah.
Whew.
I think that prediction's invalid. We might have to put it off the books.
Mm,
Um,
yeah, it's just a push.
yeah.
We got some mouse screams in game chat. We know he loves some nice like rah when he scores a goal.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be scoring 4 times, but he is a hyperactive man, so I'd love to see that energy from him during this game. I think I'm locking that in as an over.
I like the Bluey playtime one. As we saw in I think it was the Huntsman game.
Mhm.
Bluey got in the last like 5 seconds of the game, kicked the ball, and then that's all he had. So I'll be very surprised to see if he goes over on that.
Mm.
But yeah, who knows?
I'm locking the under in on that one. I don't think Bluey touches the field tonight.
Well,
I
so
don't think.
what about with the potential of a Sean and Craig DC?
Oh.
Well, what?
See, that one becomes rough because then you end up with what game was it we cast? The Donkey 8th gate type
Mm,
situation where Bluey has to take over for the rest of the game for
Yeah,
Craig or
yeah.
Sean.
yeah. If
I
it's
just
late into the game, I don't know if they can really afford to. I
To
mean, Blue's
wait.
a great player,
Yeah.
but Sean and Craig have been playing. You know, the chemistry. It's gonna be tough to compare those two together.
I just don't think he can afford it against Gala.
I think if in the possibility of dropouts starts blowing this open, maybe Bluey
Might
might
hop
get
in.
some play time. But
Here's
I'll lock the under for that one.
here's my hard line of the night, right? Kano muffs a slow shot.
Mm.
We're talking about a guy who has given up one goal all season long. Does he let up a goal here tonight? Not only on a regular shot, but on a slow shot.
I think if it does happen, it's on a slow shot. But
Yep.
and Sean does like to send some slow shots and chips at keepers. So I I don't think it's likely, but I can see the overhitting on that.
Hmm.
I say both these goalkeepers, they're very impressive what they do. But as I've tried goalkeeper in the past before, doesn't matter how good you are saving those top corner stuff. If they do a slow shot and you're not ready for it, it's over.
Hmm.
So if Sean gets a chance in the box, we might see it. But I could have just jinxed that. So who knows?
Um so we also I didn't really put it in the graphic because I'm not sure where it would fit, but there was also some talk of who do we think is going to get first goal, first yellow card, first assist. So let's start with first goal. Who do we got?
So
It could be
I'm gonna
team
take
or it
a.
could be individual.
I'm gonna do both, and I'm gonna make a wild prediction here. I'm saying first goal, surprisingly, it's gonna go to dropouts. I think they come out aggressive as hell, and I think it's gonna be Sean putting it in. He's got something to prove, and I think that the Jadith matchup, it's gonna get personal. He's gonna come out and he's gonna do something crazy, and it's gonna be a surprise. I'm not saying they're gonna win, but first goal, calling dropouts.
Hmm.
So I actually agree with the dropouts pick, but I have a different take here. It's gonna be a very wild take. I see a yellow goal. Uh,
Mm.
you know how
Yellow.
a very aggressive team out there, yellow could come in from that left back spot and surprise this 3-2-2 formation of Galapagos and scoring a banger. I've played against him enough in pubs to know that if you give him that shot, he can hit it.
Hmm. All right, I'm going to. We can keep talking about this stuff, but I'm gonna switch over to the in-game look here.
Yeah, we are getting very close. We're missing one player up top, and it looks like it's just record, and then we'll be good to go.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah,
it
I
does look like
don't.
we're having to change though in the formation.
Well, so that's what I was wondering. It doesn't look like they've set their kit yet, so they could just be
Yeah,
waiting for that. But
yeah. Also, Kano's in net, so yeah, yeah.
yes, that
Double
is
Gala goal.
that is
That's gonna
also
be
a lineup change.
that's gonna be a very tough team to beat. A double
Yeah,
goalkeeper for
that kind
Gala when
of.
they've only let up one goal this season. So yeah,
Kano
Yes, sir.
heard the over under about his goals let up for this game, and he's decided he was going to switch teams.
yeah.
Real team guy.
But so first yellow card. Who y'all got?
I think, okay, another big
Who-
prediction here.
Who
I
is
think
the
Jadith,
roughest player in the game?
Jadith absolutely yellow card Sean within the first 5 minutes.
Mm.
I
See,
agree with that sentiment.
but
Jadith is an aggressive monster. If Sean steals that ball from him in the first minute, those
He's getting
legs
his
are
knees.
going
Yeah, his ankles are gone.
under.
I
Yeah.
have seen some frustration yellow those yellows though from strikers. Like I've
Yeah.
seen Sean, I've seen Record, I've seen uh, Vinny, Julian, all slide tackle keepers and nab themselves a nice yellow. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of them got that as well.
Well, before the game starts, I might change my bet on the Kulo under because it looks like Felipe is up there in striker. Unless
Yeah.
things change.
No,
Now
there's
that you
no way
mention
they
it.
bench Kulo.
That's crazy.
You can't give Kulo the interview spot and then bench him 5 minutes before the
And then
game. This
Gelato
is
is out there as well.
Gelato for
Craspy.
yeah.
Looks like we're off here.
No,
Oh, they're
sorry, the
not.
reset. I was
Oh,
gonna
just
say
yeah.
no shot. All right. Oh, so it's.
wow.
It looks like Quills is locked in net.
Wills
Hmm.
over Kano and net is wild as well.
I'm
Yeah.
interested to see why. Maybe there's an issue with lag.
No, I think I know why, but yeah, I mean Quills is no slouch at all.
No, absolutely not. It's just.
No.
Do you think maybe they play a half each? Is that where?
Could be.
I mean,
Oh, it
because
looks
Kano's
like
in the game.
Craspy is here as well.
Maybe they're setting up for the walkout.
Yeah, they are talking about walkouts. We got a nice dropout circle here.
Or
They're
they're getting
getting
team
hype.
pictures with their players.
They are getting hype.
So an interesting prediction
Gelato,
that wasn't on the bets. You think Azor's ever going to touch the field?
Well, so he was there. I don't know if he. Maybe he gets subbed in last couple minutes.
My opinion. Well, okay, with it being Gala, maybe. My opinion is that it's the same sentiment I had with Bluey. I think the game is just too important to have like, not to say meme subs, but guys who aren't your best 8 out there. But that being said, if Gala goes and like starts a blowout game here, maybe.
Yeah, dropouts thrown on their Morocco kits. We are getting ready for a walkout here. They're getting a little jammed in the tunnel.
Man, look at this coordination by both teams here.
They're trying.
They love to see it.
Craig
Why
getting
didn't
a
they
little
go
stuck.
through like? Never mind.
I think we're waiting on Zessie.
Oh, let's see.
Alright,
Blocking
and
the.
they are off.
That's a very scuffed
That's all
walkout, but
Zessie getting some nice body block practice in early.
So as we're talking about this as well, guys, neither Felipe or Kulo is on the field.
oh, Gelato has joined.
Gelato has joined, so we are not paying attention.
This makes it interesting because there's 5 natural defenders on the field really for Gala.
Yeah.
And if for some reason they get a big lead, that's 5 people that are from the top defenders in the league that could go back and just absolutely shut out a attacking front.
Yes, sir. All right, it looks like they are ready. Hippie, we will catch you after the game for some breakdown and some post-game interviews. But we are ready to go. And away we go. Looks like Gala will be kicking off first. Unfortunately, do not have the national anthem to play.
It looks like Mouse has already screamed like twice, so looking good for the Bedouins
That
here.
over is hitting for sure. As Gala will take this. Jadith looking to Cool Man. Cool Man! Oh, with a great look to Julian there.
Yeah, they're starting out hot and heavy with that third ball as we see Record get the ball here and throw it back to Yellow to reset.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they are looking to establish dominance fast. Maybe a cheeky cross there, but could not make it. Sean with some dribbles. Still dribbling. Maintaining possession through some tackles.
Yeah, he resets it.
that Jadith Sean matchup will be something to watch for sure. Timer is now started. Excuse me. I will play it through some of the stoppage. We got Z10 throwing in the ball here. Gets it to Jadith. Jadith resets it back to Quills.
Apologies if you hear a dog in the booth. I have a co-star with me tonight.
Yeah, we got 2 dogs in the booth and an animal too.
Oh yeah.
Cool Man with a great ball, just a little bit to the left of Julian. Julian called Ronaldo here. Some know him as Vinny. Could be calling him all 3 during this broadcast, just so you're clued in. Crasby with a great tackle there, and that is out off of Dropouts.
It looks like Dropouts have started trying to take advantage of this Zessie, Julian, or Ronaldo, however you want to call it, matchup. 2 already through balls, and it was almost full time. It just didn't come off.
Yeah, they're testing that Dropouts line and seeing what they got, which so far hasn't been too much, but I mean, all it takes is one slip up with that almost 50% shot conversion. And that is great defense there by Gala. Getting it up to Julian.
Also, they have Mouse for the undercut right here. They might
Yes,
pass
sir.
it back. Oh, and a good block.
Yeah, great positioning there by Dingo. Great save by Khan.
Looks like they just got in the box, 50 to everything, and the Khan came up with a great save. Now this is where Gala shines, just like Dropouts. They're both really good at corners. Might see a bicycle kick here.
Yes, sir. Mouse with the cross, and that is great defense. Just Sean and Record up top here. Sean getting swarmed a little. Passing it to himself and getting that body. Oof. Tries to dump it off to Crack, but cannot get it. And big boot.
Very big.
Yes, sir. All right, we are now all caught up with the game clock. He might be off there. Oh, no. Gelato still on.
Very good block.
Trying to get the cross here. Dribbling Dingo. Cross. That is a goal by Mouse. Great assist by Gelato. And that is 1-0.
All of our bets for who's going to score first were all wrong.
Yeah.
Mouse comes up and he shows out.
Gelato finding a way to stay on there. Dingo getting the initial block, but Gelato making a great move, getting that cross, and Khan just cannot get there.
It looks like Record's got the ball here. Tries to pass it in to Sean, but blocked.
Yeah, dropouts with some pressure here. Ooh, and maybe a little bit of a miscomm there between Steph and Sean. Still with the ball, though. Sean dribbling.
Seeing like hero ball out there from Sean as he tries to do some nice flicks.
Ooh,
it looks like he got past
move.
him, but a great save there.
Yeah, I guess trying to fit that into Record. Again, watching that Jadith Sean matchup. Jadith was playing great defense there, but unfortunately, all it takes is one step to kind of get the body on someone in this game.
Oh, another bag kickoff. Oh, this Steph just could not take control of that. Dropouts is having a lot of hard time controlling the ball here as they try to go over to Julian, but it looks like Zessie's got this ball and going to clear it back to Khan.
Yeah, great positioning there by Zessie. Staying just in front of Julian there. Sean, little mistouch there on the goal kick. And Gala looks to reset that. Oh, great through ball there. And there is our first yellow from Zessie. Cross, shot. Oh my
Mouse
goodness.
loves those crosses, and that was perfectly on a dime, but Khan makes a great save there.
Yeah, you got to get that touch and get the free kick out of there. Oof.
Yeah, this looks like Dropouts just need a mental reset right here. As a team that both don't get scored on a lot, it looks like that one goal is kind of taking a toll.
Yeah, Crasby, big cross. Oh, that was wide open.
You gotta protect that back line if your dropouts there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Gala making some great counterattacks, getting a lot of pressure. I want to see Dropouts control the ball a little bit better here. Zessie kicks it straight to Gala.
Mm.
Gelato now with the man across the field. Dingo getting a touch on it. Craig maybe booting that away in a little bit of a panic. That will be a
Yeah.
Gala corner.
Yeah,
Mouse.
let's take it.
Signature cross. There's the bite.
There's a
Mouse with the cross again. No, a shot. That'll be a Dropouts goal kick.
yeah, okay. It looks like Dropouts is focusing a lot more just trying to send it up, and whenever Galacticos are still in the ball, they're immediately looking for the counterattack, and that's how they're getting caught up positioning. I feel like they need to do a lot more just 1-2s and just focus passing.
Yeah, you were discussing earlier, Dropouts really, like, their strong suit is working the ball up the field, and I'm not seeing a lot of that.
Yeah.
And that just goes straight through the Gala player there. Yellow throwing it in. Steph, record hanging wide there. Maybe he's just got to send a 50 in here. Oof.
Don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt there as he's looking for record.
Yeah, I thought maybe he was going to hit record there near the back post on the ground. But again, maybe a miscomm there. I feel like I'm seeing that a lot from plays with Steph so far. I don't know if maybe that CM position. Sean gets tackled.
Great pass by Steph, but was it Z10 gets this? He drove out the field. Well, he over dribble.
Yeah, Steph is stepping into a CM role that he's not typically in. Yellow, did Yellow switch sides? No, he did not. But he finds himself to the right there.
I think it might be a good change, but as Gelato's coming downfield, he has people on his right.
Yeah, that was a great pass there. Craspy shot. Dingo getting a great tackle.
But that's the difference between Dropouts and Galacticos. If that was Galacticos, they would have been up the field. And Record's got to be ready for that counter.
Absolutely.
Especially against Galacticos that doesn't give up the ball that much.
Yeah, I know Record does like to help out on defense. So maybe some of those tendencies when he was playing center mid are kind of fighting him here in that striker position. But I do want to see Sean pushed up. Oh, they had Record on the left, but just stolen. Gala again with another counter. They've got Gelato. Just barely offsides.
And they have 3 up here. This could be a good chance.
Yes, sir.
He finds a great ball to Record. He has Sean far post.
Yep. I think he looks to cross it. Just barely tackled. Steph now. Steph still with it. That is
and the first touch
out.
is just not there.
Yeah. I want to see Dropouts take a deep breath here because they are not playing like themselves right now.
Yeah, I feel like every time they get the ball, it's just a large touch and then try to boot it.
Dingo looking up to Record. That is great defense by Z10. Record throwing the ball back. It's got some room on the left there, but just whips it to a blob there in the center.
Well, I feel that that's mostly on his teammates. That's Gelato's got a great opportunity here. Will it be a slide?
Gelato strong arming it. And that is just barely off the crossbar. What a nice gritty play from him.
But yeah, going back to that last cross, Record's teammates need a show for him.
That is a great ball. Off the post. Oh my goodness. In the last couple seconds here of the first half, Gala still has the ball. Record looking to boot it. And that will take us to the half. 1-0. Here are your stats so far.
I'm a dropouts, I'm thinking and praying that there's not 2 goals on that board right now
Yes, sir.
because they have had so many opportunities. It's been mostly a one-sided game at this point, but maybe they can turn it around here as Sean sends it back to Jada.
Yeah, no deep breath here as they are off to the races. Gala with a lot of room over here on the right. They've got Gelato uncovered. Got 3 on
He had
3.
Mouse.
Yeah, Gelato with a great pass to Mouse.
Oh,
Great save by Khan. Gala is just finding the post here like it's nobody's business. But Khan also playing some great goal keep.
it's looking like to me that they're letting the left back and right back of Gala just push up.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do that, you spread out your defense so thin that you cannot stop them. And that's what's been happening. Zessie's had 2 guys to mark several times, and this is not how it's going to pan out well for dropouts.
Yeah, Zessie sort of bit down there a little, which left Gelato up. It's tough in that position as a defender.
Mm-hmm.
Dropouts getting a little bit of pressure here in the back.
Oh, an errant pass by
Yeah.
Dingo there. Feeling the nerves, probably.
And it's only 1-0. This is a very winnable game for Dropouts. They have just got to get it together. Whew, good look by Dingo, but just bodied there. Gala sending a prayer ball up.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know.
It worked out.
Somehow, some way. Jaded dribbling here, making a great move on Steph. Gala with some good 1-2s.
I have noticed a switch with Yellow going up against Julian. I feel like it might have been the right move. As he had Craig wide open, but now they have Record.
Great ball by Steph.
He's through. Takes a shot.
Record. Great goal. Oh my God. Beautiful ball by Steph. Record shooting from the top of the box there. That makes this 1-1.
It's interesting to note, last season, Hunt versus Nexus, Record was the first goal for Hunt too. So maybe it's trying to spark something for this Dropouts team right here.
Yes, sir. That is exactly what you want to see if you are Dropouts. Bringing a little bit of life back into them.
Oh no!
Errant pass! No!
Oh
my God.
Misplay from the back by, I believe, Zessie, and Julian just took advantage of that.
Yeah, it happened so fast. We were still watching the replay from the other one. That is back to the net
by Craig.
Craig.
Oh.
Hate to see it.
Alright, they just can't get down on themselves yet. They just got a great goal as Julian gets the ball again, but Yellow takes it. They're still in this game. They're only 1 goal down, and they've shown they can score.
Yes, sir. Yeah, they're back up here with some pressure. Great ball
pass.
by Gelato.
Great tackle by Yellow.
I like that slide there from Yellow. You do not want Julian to get that shot off.
This isn't a great angle, too. But we've seen crazier from Julian. But you gotta watch out for Gelato on this wing here.
Uh-huh. He takes it.
Oh,
Good save. Gala still with some pressure.
great block. But it looks like
Cool man.
the center back.
Oh no. Dropouts just squandering that chance. Yeah, Cool man pushed up a little too much. Dropouts
Looks like
now.
you have Zessie down the wing. Oh, he's backed up.
Yeah. Dropouts now with maybe some more nerves than ever, just from that misplay there.
As being a part of a lot of misplays when I was on title from last season and from just in pugs, it can get pretty demoralizing. But the great teams bounce back, and I feel like Dropouts are going to try and make an effort here.
Yep, Steph with a good touch there. He's got Record looking for a cross. Good tackle by Z10. Z10
Great
still
way to
with
keep
it.
that in play, too.
Yeah. Beautiful defensive play there. Gala looking to switch fields here. The left side is just swarmed with Dropouts players.
Great
Record.
block.
Record again. Shot. Great
Why?
chance there. Just a little bit off.
Was that deflected?
No, I think that was just off.
Like usual miss from Record there, but
Yeah, usually you see at least off the post if it's off target, but
hopefully that won't come back to haunt them. But looks like they have some good build up here. They got 4 men up, trying to put some more pressure on Galacticos.
yeah, this is the more traditional dropouts we're used to. Dingo still keeping possession there. Like to see that good mental. Zessie booting it up to Record and Krek. Goes straight through both of them. Quill's looking just a tiny bit over. Bad first touch by Zessie, but Dropouts still find a way to keep it.
Oh,
that is a dangerous play from Jadith there.
as Craig takes this corner, we'll see if Sean can find the back of this one.
Yes, sir.
Little
Great
bit
ball to
errant.
Steph. He misses. Gala gets that out. Dingo playing high press now. They got to watch out. Gala has 3 up now, and they just send that over. Dropouts able to scramble back on defense there. And that is Steph one-on-one with Vinny, Julian. And makes the great pass to Khan. Khan booting it over.
Oh. They have 3 minutes left here. It's not time to panic just yet. You still play your normal game out there.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen here in a couple minutes. Julian dribbling.
Gets right back to him off of the deflection. Looks like he's got the angle. He's going to try to make a pass or a shot here.
Until that tackle, he was probably going to shoot that. But good dropouts pressure. Better pass by Julian. And good save by Khan. Zessie dribbling now. Not sure where he's going.
Trying to slow it down for his team. Maybe get a mental reset here. As he finds
great
Craig.
ball by Record. Craig just cannot track it. Quill scanning the field here. Over to Jadith. Jadith got a man down the sideline. He's got one more. Little under hit, but Mouse still gets there. Mouse with one of his signature crosses. And kicked out by Gelato.
Yes, this is a best of 1, Wazzy.
Craspy now. Excuse me, Gelato. No, that was Craspy. Gala with some pressure in the box. Another cross in, another bike attempt from
I think that's the
Vinny.
over on bites.
Yes, sir.
It looks like
Steph
they have a
with a great
chance
ball.
here. Sean to work his magic. What a
Sean
goal.
shot and goal. Great look by Steph there. That ties this game up.
Very unconventional goal as it shot outside the box here. Well, barely inside the box. And I don't think Quills was just expecting that type of angle coming out from Sean. As Sean DCs from the match, whoever put their over on the lag out, I think they just won.
There are no holds mid-play, so it will be Gala with some pressure here. It looks like Sean lagged out just after that.
Looks like he celebrated
Yellow
a
trying
little
to
bit
slow
too
it
hard.
down. Yeah, just a tad. Dingo now. Oh, Sean is back.
Perfect.
As Gala has the ball here. A little under a minute left in this half. In this game. And then we'll see some OT.
Yeah, Sean cannot come back in until the dead ball. So if I'm dropouts here,
I think
I'm
kick
just
it
trying
out.
to. And a bad errant pass gives them numbers for a cross.
I want to see Khan boot this here.
He's got to boot this to the sideline here, maybe the Record. something. Just trying to get this ball outside of their half. They need to relieve some of this pressure. If I'm Gala, you're a man up. Try to finish this right here.
Oh, great ball by Krek. Kicked away.
Oh, looks like
Record
it's going to be
still
a leg
on it.
race. As we might see dropouts with a last minute opportunity here as Yellow goes down the field.
In the final seconds, a slide tackle.
Oh, this is intense. Everybody should be up from dropouts, even Khan.
That will take
Maybe
us to
Khan will-
stoppage time.
Khan should just move up for the goal. If I was him.
Yeah, I think he's looking for a rebound because you can't boot it to half.
Yeah.
Krek, that is blocked by Mouse. Shot. Save. Great save by Quills for a quick shot. Record crossing it in.
Looks
Yeah,
like
Khan
Khan's gonna guard
there.
this one. Oh, but an errant pass from Khan. It looks like
Yeah,
it's
a
going to
little
be cleared
overhit.
out here. I said, will that make it? It will.
Yes, just barely.
Oh.
Golden goal. What a match so far. Dropouts bouncing back. Gala doing Gala things. Here we go.
You guys got some free entertainment tonight as it's going to overtime here.
Dinner and a show. Great pass.
Mouse trying to end it here, though.
Yeah, Mouse doing Mouse things. Looking for a cross. Gelato. Gelato. And that is out. Just a tiny bit off target. Khan dumping it off to Dingo. Yellow's got a man down line. Sean, great ball.
Seeing a new resurgence from dropouts after that goal. A little more confidence on the ball here.
They are in it to win it. Steph with a big cross. Oh, just a tiny bit in front of Zessie. But I do love to see Zessie coming up there, applying
Still
even more pressure.
So you can still intercept this ball. They need to be careful here. Crasby with a great touch to release some of that pressure. As now it's going to be a 3-on-4.
Yeah,
Looking
that was
for
a
Gelato over
great
the middle
move.
here. He might find the other side, but it looks like Yellow's going to get this ball first. Yellow known for his dribbling. It looks like he might be out of stamina here.
I think so. If I'm Dingo, I just boot this here, and he does.
Almost it's season finding Steph here, but it looks like it's going to Mouse. Mouse to Julian.
Great
And he has
pass from
Gelato in the
Mouse.
box. I know Julian. He's looking for something here. Looks back to Cool Man. Over to Z10.
Z10. Oh, is that Crasby? That was Gelato. That was just barely
Gelato.
off.
Inches.
Zessie booting it. Julian, he's got Gelato. Oh, he's got,
Gelato.
who is that, Z10? Gelato now dribbling. Shot.
And
What
a goal.
a goal!
Gelato says this is over. It's finished here. The Nexus prospect wins it.
It is
For Blackwood.
over in extra time. Oh my goodness. Julian making some dribbles there. Finds Gelato.
Well,
And
that Gelato
oh
with two
my
goals?
God, what a beautiful shot by Gelato there. Top cheddar, back post, cross body. Jeez, man.
Oh, what a way to finish off this beautiful tourney.
What
So
a way
Gelato,
to
I
finish.
think, grabs a brace there, right? Or did he just get one goal? I think he got one.
Let me see if I can get Gelato in here for a post-game interview. But here are our stats for the game. Quills only needed to make one save, 2 catches. That's not that much. Yeah,
No.
Dropouts only with 4 shots there.
They proved that it doesn't matter what goalkeeper out there, that it's going to be the same result. Even though I guarantee you Quills is not your average backup goalkeeper in the league. He's probably one of at least the top 5, top 3 best goalkeepers in the game when he plays. But still, to leave out your #1 goalkeeper for a night like this, and him to only have to save the ball once.
Mm-hmm.
Still very impressive by the Galacticos defense.
Yeah. Sean crashed, so his score was deleted. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he had one of those goals as well.
He had the game tying goal to send him in the OT, so
Mm-hmm.
Sean definitely played his part.
Yeah, Khan doing his best. I mean, with 16 shots, inevitably some of them are gonna fall.
Mm-hmm.
That is rough. We have Gelato in here with us. Gelato, that last play, man. How did
Yeah.
that feel?
For not really playing striker at all, it was kind of a nice feeling, to be honest. Especially having the goal-winning shot and having like those 2 missed attempts like in front of the goal. The last one was
Mm-hmm.
definitely the one worth it.
Absolutely. Yeah, typically you play back on D or like center mid. But it's great seeing you hop into this striker role and just taking it by the horns. What a crazy shot from you, man. Congratulations on an undefeated season and a great postseason cup win.
Thank you, man. I mean, as much as people hate Gallo, we can't. It's undisputed that we do play very well as a team.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, even if I didn't make all the games, we couldn't. I couldn't have made it to the finals without my team. So I said that we all played good. As much as people, call us toxic stuff like that, couldn't have made it out without my teammates.
Yeah, I will say the chat was very classy at the end of that. I was
Mm-hmm.
maybe anticipating some toxicity, but very classy winners. So thank you
Nah,
for that as well.
all love towards all the other teams, man. It's that's what makes this game great is the community itself. So I had fun playing against all the other teams and stuff like that, and all the players this league. So hopefully it's the same next league if we have one.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that was an absolute nail biter. Uh, OT in the championship match. What a way to end it. Gelato again. Excuse me. Congratulations. Uh, and tell the rest of Gala congratulations from me as well.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah, anytime.
You have a good one.
You too. Um. Ooh. All right, we got some random stuff going on. MJ Hippie.
Wow.
Thoughts?
Let Hippie go first here.
I
Sure.
mean, wow. Yeah, watching from the sideline, just what a game. I mean, a lot closer than I thought it was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching in the chat, almost 80 plus people in the chat watching when Sean hit that game tying shot. I mean, it went wild. Just a thriller to the end. Unfortunate outcome if you're a Dropouts fan, but as a fan of PSO, you can't be mad at that game. That was probably one of the best games we've seen, not just of this season, but in the history of PSO in general. Just a barn burner.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely.
Dramatic ending.
Yeah, just the confidence from both teams at the end there. I feel like that was the reason that Gala come up on top, and it doesn't matter where they put their players. Gelato, when I was on Brexit with him at the beginning of the season, I was a left back. He was a right back. He didn't play any striker, and just to see the whole team having confidence in Quills to step up, confidence in everybody to step up when needed. It just shows how um, well of a team Galacticos has put together that you can put in
Yeah.
anybody and
I
they
don't
they
think it
will
can be.
all.
I don't think it can
What?
be understated here, guys. Gelato had a higher offensive score than Mouse. Okay, this dude didn't just come out there and play offense.
He killed it.
He killed it. 6 shots, the game-winning goal. He had an assist, 11 passes. I mean, what can you ask from the guy?
Yeah. Speaking of Mouse, we have got Mouse here as well. Mouse, you had that initial goal to really set the tone for Gala in those first couple minutes. Congratulations on the win. How are you feeling?
Dude, it feels so good to like finally win something after like four years of gridiron
Yeah.
and just always losing, dude. Like, dude, I've been playing these indie sports games since the pandemic, and I have not won anything, bro. Like,
Hate to see it.
It
it
found
just
its
feels
sport.
amazing. It just feels amazing to finally like, look at my Discord role and see champion next to it. I've been working for it for so long. I don't know if you noticed, I put the SF tag in my name. I put on the orange cleats. I had the orange band on my wrist, bro.
The
It was all
spirit of grid.
symbolism.
Yeah.
Same.
It
Yeah.
was all symbolism. I was just manifesting that greatness. And
Absolutely.
I felt like I could have had a hat trick, but I hit the post on one that was
Oh my
brutal.
gosh. You guys were hitting the post like
Yeah.
crazy.
I sailed one over the net on a back post cross. Dude, the entire offense, our ratios are bad. It was like Gelato had six each, one goal. Vinny was 4-1, but like at the end of the day, I guess we made it when it mattered. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I felt like it was the game plan all along. It was the unstoppable offense versus a movable defense, and I think we just pushed through. I had to play a lot more different, than I usually do. I had to play a lot more defensive. I felt. Um, Huge shout out to the guys on the back end, though. I mean, I thought
Mhm.
Jadith and Coolman and Z10, I thought they all played a great game, and obviously Gelato. I think it was great to see that some of like the new pickups for Gala were like the ones that helped them get over the hump this season. I came from Adrenaline, and Gelato is like from Brexit, so that's what Brexit died for right there. That one
Yeah.
game goal.
That was for
Absolutely.
That's
Brexit for
So
sure.
so one
I
could say Brexit really won this whole thing.
Yeah.
I bet Rain had a teardrop out of his eye when he watched that. So
I was
that's what it was
happy.
all for. That's what it was all for. It
Nice.
was a great game though. I mean, my heart was beating. I'm about to go downstairs and have a nice cold beer and enjoy that win.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe
Yeah.
two.
we've definitely seen some through gridiron, some really good finals, some really bad finals in
Oof.
comparison of like just outscores like crazy. And
Yeah.
I will say
Yeah.
that
This was great.
this was
A
this was one
fantastic
up
match to
up
watch.
there with pretty much the best finals I've seen in both games. And you're right,
Uh-huh.
being able to win something after playing all these indie games when you volunteer your hours after work every day, it definitely means something. So congratulations, Mouse.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I was honestly just happy to even be able to play. I mean, just based on the lineups and if some people showed up, I don't think I would have even gotten to play today. So I'm happy I was able to get out there and make an impact and get that first goal. And I think going into the game, we kind of knew who was like the team that would score first would probably win.
Mhm.
Um, Obviously that's just a huge advantage. I think we held that one goal lead until I think halftime.
For a
So it was
while.
just
Yeah.
yeah, I was at a certain point where I was like, maybe I just got the game winner. I just didn't even know it. You know what I mean? But our defense was playing great. Quills had some good moments, some bad moments, but at the end of the day, he did enough to win. Um, it was just a great game. I thought we played as a team. It's the culmination of everything we were working for all season. I think we just had a great group of guys, and it just all added up to finally getting the result we wanted.
Mhm. Mouse,
Yep.
you are a grinder for sure. So I'm very happy that it ended up paying off for you. Congratulations again. Um, and I hope to see you back here next season for the championship match, man.
Yeah, obviously, I think Gala might have some shifting up with some players, but at the end of the day, I think it's a team that is looking to go back to back. My future, Gelato's future. A lot of players, we don't really know where they're going. But I think regardless, whether we stay or we leave, I'll always look back and it was a great season, regardless of what happens with the mix up. But I do think there's going to be a little bit of a reshuffle next season.
Hmm. Yeah, there always is. Obviously, you'd love to keep a team that won it all together again for another season, but yeah, it always happens. So fingers
Yep.
crossed, Gala or wherever you are, hold strong. Um,
Yeah,
Best of luck, man.
absolutely. Thank you. Bye bye.
Yep.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night. Alrighty. So the just a last look at our stats here before we close this stream down.
Mm.
Again, Gala just dominating with those shots.
14 of them. Oh no, not 14. My math's wrong. 16 of
16,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, my math was a little wrong there.
You're
I will
fine.
say a lot of those shots were those crosses coming in.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of their opportunities came from someone just not picking up a man on the back post. They were condensing they were condensing in the middle for those crosses, and you saw from Jalalo's last goal, he was open on the wing and he just he made it happen. But it's really tough as someone that's played against Gala several times, and it's really tough to defend everything all at once when it's all getting bombarded. So I think, and speaking of that, I feel like Dropouts defense did a really good job tonight. It is just happened to be that Galacticos got the better tonight.
Mm-hmm. Hippie,
Yeah,
any last thoughts?
Yeah, same sentiment. All around great game. No doubt that Dropouts defense played incredibly well. I mean, forcing 3 offsides, they held their own.
Mm-hmm.
Just one of those games, man. Galacticos just couldn't be stopped as far as shots go, and when you have that many shots coming at net, they're bound to go in eventually. So yeah, congratulations to Gala, undisputed champions for this season, and I'm looking forward to what next season holds.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yep.
So we are going to end it here. This is the last stream of season 3 of the NA PSL Premier League. It has been an absolute blast streaming these games. Hippie and MJ, thank you so much for joining me. Been an absolute blast streaming with you as well. Hope to be back for season 4 if I got the time. But thank you all for a great season, and I'm excited to see what comes next. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Fuck, we're terrible.
Also, happy birthday, Hex. I forgot.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Happy
Hex.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hex. Happy birthday to you.
Little guy's all grown up.